In today's creative and collaborative economy, it takes guts for our children to learn. Gone are the days where consuming information and regurgitating it back to pass the test is enough. What our children need is to find multiple ways to creatively express their natural born talents. Think about it this way. It's what your child can do with what they love that now counts. When your child moves from being a consumer and a regurgitator of knowledge to a creator of original material, then they're on the path that can lead to success, happiness, wealth, and freedom. Mothers I work with do not waste their breath on the old school conversation. They put that energy into closing the gap between the old and the new worlds. We are the leaders of this next generation, and it's up to us, if we so choose, to take ownership of that and create a culture of learning and growth within our homes so our families can really flourish. Firstly, you must generate trust within your family because you're going to ask them to be courageously vulnerable. Expressing your natural born talent, and we all have one if you know where to look, takes courage. It makes us feel vulnerable to share what is on our hearts and our minds. And when we have it locked away inside us, we can dream. When we bring our ideas, talent and imagination into a tangible form, we can feel judged, and the limiting belief of "I'm not good enough" begins to hardwire in. Fearing judgment is the biggest blocker to a growth of a learner. All it takes is to share an idea one time and to be laughed at by everybody for a child to learn that it's not safe to be seen, heard, or to share what they want to say. So creating a culture where your family feels safe to express themselves creatively through their natural born talents is the first step. Once you have this in place, you'll be able to lead them into the unknown and start to learn how to feel comfortable being uncomfortable with uncertainty. From here, you want to begin to cultivate an acceptance of failure by normalizing it as a natural step or steps to success. This builds in the idea that learning is a process, a journey, and not an end destination in itself. If it was the outcome that mattered, then we'd never move beyond our current limitations. And our hearts want to expand what is possible for us, and that lies beyond the edges of our comfort zone. We dream of things we don't yet know how to achieve, and this is what lights us up, the possibility of the impossible. So when you think about the culture of learning and growth within your own family, make sure you celebrate the micro wins along the way, the lessons learnt from failing, and that your family truly knows how incredible it feels to experience the post-struggle success. This is where the magic lies. And if you're not feeling the full range of lights on and lights off emotions when you're learning, then most likely you're stuck trying to achieve success in the old school paradigm. I've worked with thousands of children and hundreds of families now, and I know that the fastest way to get them to be courageous learners is to see what they can do with that talent they were born with. How they choose to express themselves creatively is what I call their switch. My daughter is a wordsmith, which I discovered when she was 6, and my son is a digital wizard, which I found out when he was 7, and he's now filming this right now at age 16. Knowing where their strengths and genius zones were at a young age, I've been able to lead them to become extraordinary in their own craft. I have an entrepreneurial switch, and I love to lead ordinary people to achieve extraordinary things. Refining my skill set and mindset to express what's on my heart set has not been easy, but it's been truly life-changing. This to me is what learning is all about. It's who we become along the way that brings us the purpose, the fulfillment, the joy, the abundance, the peace, and ultimately freedom to be ourselves. When you create a culture that allows yourself and your family to be courageously vulnerable by bringing in the 3 key elements, heart set, mindset, and skill set, then anything truly becomes possible as you open up to your intuition, you set your inner compass, and you take one intentional step at a time to express all that you're here to share. If you don't yet know me, I'm Julia Black, the creator of Lights On, and it's my vision to bring together 10 million mothers who are ready to create a culture of learning, growth, and opportunity for their families. Because when we achieve that, then our world will definitely be a brighter place to be.